Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga, etc. and I'm here today to bring the review for Sakamoto Days Manga Chapter 9. So, we start things off with a little scene with the silver-haired assassin. They have got him tied up and they're just talking to him kind of thing. And for me personally, the most important things to come out of this scene is finding out that the assassin was sent by the Don Zenkai. I love that word, the Don, sent by the Don Zenkai, and that's not really too important because we would expect that they would send out their own assassins to take out Mr. Sakamoto. They put the hit out, so it's fairly obvious that they would send out their own assassins because they probably would have to pay their personal assassins, less if they're the ones to do the job. So that makes sense. But another thing to come out, and I don't see the importance of it quite just yet, is that we find out that, there's a license to be an assassin within this world. Specifically for Japan is what we're told within this chapter, but I'm guessing it's a worldwide thing. And then we have underground assassins as well. Do they have a license? I don't know, but basically there are people out here with licenses to kill. So does that mean, it got me thinking, does that mean that there are governments out there who employ these assassins who are licensed to actually do killings? And another thing as well is that what is really the importance of this license? Because we are told that I'm not 100% sure. Shin and Sakamoto, they either had or still have this license. But that is something that we are told early in the early stages of this chapter. Not 100% sure the need to know this information as of yet, but maybe something will come clear as we go on. So moving on, we have Shin now. Another interesting thing to come in our chapter. We have Shin, who's just come off the poison. He's been given antidote. Silver-haired assassin was carrying antidote. Fairly standard procedure. If you're carrying poisons, you're gonna carry the antidote with you in case something happens. But Shin has said now that he's not sure if he can currently use his mind reading ability. Now, granted, I don't think he's gonna use it. I think that's a staple of his character. But for now, he don't have it, which kind of amps up the urgency. Not the urgency, not the threat level, but no. They have to be more on the alert because the primary source of security is currently not working. There we go, we'll go over that. Currently not working. So we have Mrs. Sakamoto slightly aware of what's going on. And I say slightly because she can see that, something's not quite right. And I like that. I don't want her to be the completely oblivious wife and mom who never notices anything. Leave that to the kid. I forget her name, but leave that to her. Let her be the oblivious one. Maybe one day we can train her to be an assassin too. But for now, yeah, we'll just leave her to be the little innocent little girl. I like that. I don't mind that. And we have we had two funny panels that I really liked. And one of them came off of what Mrs. Sakamoto said, and the other one came at the later end. Wait, did she say that as well? But the other one came at the end of the chapter. So moving on to talk about Mr. Boiled. And I forget that one's name, but we got a duo here. When I saw that, Mr. Boiled, Mr. Hard Boiled, the guy was to be hard boiled, I was like, oh my god. I automatically thought of Frankie for One Piece. If you know, you know. So, yeah, but sorry, Frankie, but you gotta eat your heart out now. There's a new Mr. Hard Boiled in town, and he's doing it better than you. No word of a doubt about that. He is definitely doing it better than you. I'm liking his character so far. I think he's not interested. He's humorous. He's humorous in his nature. He's like, one minute he's like, yo, you're a lady. Close your legs. What are you doing? So everything involving this character so far I found funny, and it's like the silver-haired assassin said, they come across, both of them, they come across very light-hearted, but they are trained assassins, also sent by the Don Zenkai. And now, the silver-haired assassin seemed to fear them, and he also said, yeah, these two are dead. Sakamoto and Shin are dead. And now, we know that's not happening. We know that's not happening, but it's via this statement that I am kind of worried for Shin's character overall. And now why I say this is that I don't want Shin to be fodder control. And what I mean by that is that only Shin will only take out fodder. I don't want that to be the case for him. I don't want him to end up like Jonas from One Punch Man in season 1 and 2 now, because I don't read the manga, so he might have got better. But I don't want him to be like that. Like, I don't want him to be like the Jonas from season 1 and season 2 of One Punch Man, the anime, where he's got no problem with fodder. He's got no problem with fodder. But when it comes to big bads, he's Mr. Take the L, as I call him. Don't worry about the hand gesture. He's Mr. Take the L, as I call him. He's always there taking L's. I don't want that for Shin. And I'm scared because that seems to be the route that they're taking. And why I say that is because I mentioned in my last review, one-on-one, mind reading ability or not, Shin, mind reading ability or not, normal settings, arena settings, underwater settings, in the sky settings, whatever settings it was, whatever area the fight took place in, Shin would not come out of that fight on top. Silver Assassin would win 100% of the time. And the Silver Assassin is afraid of these two. So that means in a one-on-one fight, Shin versus either one of them, he ain't coming out on top, most likely. Based on portrayal so far. We don't need to worry about Mr. Sakamoto. He's good, he's protected. If you caught the reference, you know, if you know, you know, for the protected reference. If you know, you know for that one. But yeah. So I'm worried about his character. So moving on, we do know that these two, Mr. Hardboiled and the other one, they're a threat. We had a little rap sheet for them as well, so we know that they're a threat. So things to come could be a bit funny. So we end off the chapter with them going into the perfect kill condition, the perfect conditions for the kill, or something like that. I can't remember the exact quote. And that panel was the other one that made me laugh within the chapter. So they're going into a haunted house now. The duo is in the haunted house. So next chapter could be good. I'm talking about the innocence of Mrs. Sakamoto, but to have a kill attempt within the haunted house, that's warranted innocence there. The fact that they're taking in their daughter as well, though, that's a bit. You got to question this theme park, because firstly, the whole thing with the roller coasters, where you have two people on the tracks, but yet the roller coaster is still rolling. And then you have the haunted house, which is more than fine to let a little girl in. So Sugar Park, yes, I have remembered the name. Sugar Park. I am not licensed to shut you down, but I am coming for you. I will be the snitch who reports you to the higher ups. So I'm coming for you. Unless you send the channel funds to support it for the future. Yes, this is blackmail. You have been threatened. Thank you very much. So I'm going to give this chapter a 3-star rating and call it a review. Like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.